What's up, my fellow Helldivers? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 30, buddy. 30.
I'm woefully unprepared.
You are very unprepared.
I didn't even know you're pushing the start button.
I prepared everything for you today.
Yeah, well, you know.
And you did nothing.
It's not like we've never done that the other way around before.
Yeah, I got you, bro. All right, guys, welcome to the show. We're going to be covering a couple things. And later on in the episode, we will be doing some speculative leaking stuff. So if you're not into leaks, then, you know, halfway through the episode, you might want to bounce out. But if you want to hear what we have to say about some interesting ideas that are floating around out there in the data mining universe, stay tuned because it's going to be fun. Dutch, what's going on, dude?
I'm like I said, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I kind of put Helldivers down for the most part this week.
I played one time this week.
I played one game. I streamed one night.
Yeah.
Played for a few hours with the boys. It was a really good time. We had a good time. Had fun.
It always is.
Always fun.
Always fun.
But, you know, nobody else is playing this game right now either.
That's not true. Because when I checked,
6,000 people.
I think it's more than that. I checked last night.
Is it?
And it was like 20,000. Really? 20,000 still hanging in tight for Helldivers, despite everything that's going on. And with Space Marines 2's out.
Still can't get an MO done?
No, because they set the bar too high. Seriously, they're setting the bars too high for these MOs. They need to they need to adjust for the new player count. And the fact that 1/3 of the player base doesn't matter how many there are. It's always 1/3 of the fucking player base is on the wrong goddamn side.
Yep.
Shit, guys, come on.
Yep.
I thought we'd weed these people out by now. But anyway, we're still on pins and needles for the 17th big release.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I said last week. This game needs some love.
Yeah.
And I got kind of tired of feeling like I was playing a beta test. And I feel like the 17th is the first step towards them remedying that. And I'm also waiting for this 60 days thing to
we're in the middle of it now.
Yeah, we're in the middle of it.
We're like I don't know how many days it's been since I said that, but
I told them I would give them until whatever the 60 days thing is over to make some improvements and changes and point the game back in the right direction. But until then, I'm kind of in the neutral camp. I don't know where I'm going to be. And but you know, I enjoy the game. I got a lot more goals in this game that I want to hit. It's just, you know, right now there's other things out there. There's that are taking a big portion of the community away. You know, it's Space Marine, of course.
Yep.
All the Helldiver channels are playing Space Marine right now.
Yeah.
On you, every single one of them. It's crazy.
They all made the switch. They all made the switch because that's the new hot topic.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not trying to throw shade at any YouTubers out there at all. Like the game is what the game is. And I'm talking about the YouTube game, not the actual game you're playing. But the YouTube game is whatever the hot topic is. You make videos about that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your channel's going to die. So, I mean, but it's funny to me how you can kind of plot out how things are going to go. First, a new game comes out. Everybody's going to be like, first time playthrough, 10 things wrong with, or what's the worst part about this game? Whatever, they're gonna have these things, and then it's gonna be
these 16
and
things,
and then it's gonna be the tips
when the game started.
Yes, and then the second week of the game, it's gonna be tips, and everybody's gonna put tips out. Oh, 8 best ideas to do in Space Marines 2, and it's like it's consistent. You can tell exactly how it's gonna do because we do it for we do it like that for every game.
Then it's the nonstop between every patch 10-minute videos every day about. What somebody
said this.
Somebody said this on Discord. Somebody said that on Twitter.
It's so predictable, but it's like, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Get your views, man. Get your views, do your content. I get it. Yep. Look, I watch those videos, you know, if it's like I just downloaded Kingdom Come and I've been playing the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And goddamn right, I open up YouTube and be like, top 10 tips for beginners and Kingdom Come. Click. I fucking watch that shit.
It's 8-year-old video.
It really is. It's like a 6 or 8-year-old video. And I'm like, yeah, I need to know. It's got 2.3 million views.
I use them too.
I use them all the time. I get it. There's a place for them. It's just not what we do. We're not really those people.
No, we come here, drink some
shoot
coffee,
the shit.
Get caffeine, shoot the shit about our games.
Let me get you hyped about something.
Okay.
Because I have an idea in my head.
Hype it up.
I'm gonna hype you up for Helldivers because I have this idea in my head. I have a speculation as to what they maybe should do or maybe they're already planning on doing.
Put on my new thing.
Are you putting on your what is that?
It's a Pac-Man.
Pac-Man?
It's a Pac-Man do-rag.
Whoa, dude.
What do you think?
That is nerdy as hell. Nice.
Like it. Let's go.
Okay.
People can make fun of my do-rag now.
Pac-Man do-rag. All right, so check it out. This is what I think they might be doing for the 17th, right?
Uh-huh.
The bots have been redonkulously hard at the moment, and they are edging on some territory, and they are literally one like sector away from Super Earth.
Uh-huh.
There's been some leaks about some new types of enemies on the bot side. Enemies that might have been from Helldivers 1 that they're finally transferring over. There's some Hulks with tracks on them and all kinds of weird shit.
Can't wait to see that.
My speculation is that they're going to release the 17th update patch. They're going to buff all these weapons, like they've said. They've talked about they're going to do mass buffs across the board. They're going to lower the armor rating for some of these enemies to make them a little squishier, a little bit less insanely difficult to kill. More like, okay, yeah, you can do damage with pretty much everything, but some are more effective than others. I'm okay with that. There's a lot going on in that direction. They're going to release the 17th patch. Then they're going to be the battle for Super Earth. The bots are going to make it to Super Earth. And we're going to have all these new weapons, all these new buffs, all this new shit. They're going to build hype for the game again. And on top of that, they're going to announce that you get to fight on Super Earth.
I don't agree. I'm sorry.
How badass would that be, though?
It would be badass, but I don't think they're going to do that yet. I mean, the battle against the Super Earth, that's kind of the end of the game, right?
If we lose.
Well, they're not going to win right now. Nobody playing.
Enough people are playing.
We can't win mundane freaking orders out in space right now.
I don't know. I think they could definitely, if they made the call on social media that the battle for Super Earth was happening after they did all these buffs, you don't think they'd get a grip of people and be like, oh, I gotta fight on Super Earth. I'm jumping in.
A grip of people. That would be,
Did I say grip again?
You did. Is that a lot of people or not so lot? I don't know. What is a grip?
I don't know. It's like a wand, like a grip. Why do you make fun of me for saying that?
I don't know. It's a weird word. And you say it all the time.
I do, apparently. Where are we at with this MO?
I'm just going to start pointing it out every time you say it. That's what I'm going to do, I think.
There's 15,000 people playing right now.
That's not
for
bad.
everything that's going on, that's not bad.
You think?
For a brand new game that just released yesterday, officially, Space Marines 2 just released on Monday, and we still have 15,000 people on bot side. That's not bad.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Is it enough?
Wow. If it doesn't matter. Enough is just Joel going, oh, let me lower this benchmark a little bit.
I already complained about that.
I was like, let's lower this benchmark a little bit. All of a sudden, you have enough players.
I don't think he does that, though. I don't think it's what he does. Because we did complain about that. Remember, when we went from 300,000 people down to 40.
Yeah.
I mean, how can we do this? He didn't,
Well, the game automatically is supposed to automatically adjust. Like if there's less players, the liberation percentage is higher. When you like what you do actually matters more if there's less players. Like I think they've already built into the game.
That's good.
So there should be a certain amount of,
which is why we're all scratching our heads when we actually win something when there was no way it was possible.
There's no friggin' way it's possible, dude.
Yeah.
I did not kill 2,000 Bile Titans. I'm sorry.
No. It's like, that's really weird.
It's very strange. Very strange.
But no,
you don't think that would be cool? Like how?
No, it would be cool. I do. I want to fight on Super Earth. I want to do all these things that you do. I want to fight the Illuminate. I want.
Did you see that leak?
the red blob.
The accidental. Like, oh shit, go turn that off.
Yeah. It's like, you need to not do that. It's very good.
Yeah, Pilosted's over there.
Very bad.
They released a video on their Discord where Pilosted and one of the other guys that's in charge over there was like, oh, yeah, we're going to buff the Flamethrower now. And it's going to have armor penetration, so you can actually cook a charger if you want. And Pilosted was like, oh, I thought you said that wasn't possible to change the Flamethrower without breaking everything. And the guy was like, well, life finds a way. I'm like,
well, there it is. There it is.
I'm like, oh shit.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Life finds a way. Nice Jurassic Park reference, by the way. Good job, Arrowhead.
There was a Twitter post today about the flamethrower thing. Yeah, my brain's
I'm watching you play right now on the screen over here, and you are not reloading, and it's stressing me out.
I never reload till I'm told to.
Damn it.
Reload.
Dude. You have one shell left. Just friggin' reload already. God damn it.
Listen, I have the situational awareness of a brick.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. What you got? What do you got?
So apparently, according to the great and mighty Baskinator, she posted a thing today. It looks like on her Discord. It says a buff a day keeps the bugs away. We're excited to share more details about upcoming update, which will include significant changes aimed at improving your experience in Helldivers 2. From now on, every day will shed more and more light on the September 17th update. So they're trickling information out.
Hype train, baby.
Hype train. Yeah. It's like, please come back and play. We're gonna update. This is what we're gonna do. You know, buff number 1, flamethrowers.
Yep. That's the video I watched, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched the video today.
It's just Pilestead goofing around.
We've heard you loud and clear, and flamethrower damage is increased by 33%. So they're just taking the. They're painting it back, putting it back the way it was.
Where it was.
Flamethrower mechanics will be reverted to the state before the escalation of Freedom update, and flame-based weapons can now damage heavier enemies like chargers, biotitans, impalers, and hulks. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't fuck it up next time.
Fire will be fun again. Fire.
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 Oh man. I'm glad they're doing. Is it too goofy for you?
It's not working for me.
Oh
I
man.
need my hat back. I don't mind doing that stupid shit on the stream, but you know, I'm a hat guy.
All right. Are you ready to talk about some leaks? Some leaks?
So I haven't read any of these leaks. You're gonna read them to me.
Well, I'm not gonna read anything. It's
you're gonna
there's
tell me what's happening.
Potential new samples.
Give it to me, brother.
Being put in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 new sample.
Give me
elements.
the samples and give them to me raw.
Okay. I don't have names for them, but there's just new icons available. Yeah, we can see it right there.
She's shy.
Well, that was not that. The booster.
They look very good.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're getting new stuff. But they have a new booster that's coming out. The booster symbol is a fucking Lucky Charm.
Yeah.
Oh, me Lucky Charm. Oh, I'm gonna bring the Lucky Charm booster. I want to speculate with you. What do you think the Lucky Charm booster is gonna be?
We do really bad accents on
We're
this show.
Terrible at it.
Terrible at it.
Oh, me Lucky Charms.
Dumbass Americans.
What do you think the Lucky Charm booster is going to be, man?
The booster?
Yeah.
The Lucky Charm booster. Maybe it gives us an increased advantage in dildo rock being not fake. Because there's fake rock and there's the
dildo rock, and then there's the actual cock rock.
Yeah. At least if you watch
nothing's more frustrating than finding dildo rock.
Oh man.
Oh, it's the fake one.
Fake one.
God damn
Jesus.
it. Do you think Arrowhead knows we call it dildo rock?
100%. Because we're not the only ones.
No, I don't know.
No.
Phallic rock.
This big giant upside down ball sack sitting up there in the middle of the desert. It's like, why does it look so?
That's a penis.
It looks kind of scroty. That is not normal for a rock.
I think the Lucky Charm boosters, you get more samples.
Why is there a scrote rock on every planet? It's very strange.
It is. That's true. I never thought about that. There's a cock rock on every single planet.
Every planet
doesn't matter what the biome is.
Has the same rock.
They're all the same.
Maybe
that's some Illuminate shit.
Maybe
right there.
It was aliens.
Maybe it was aliens.
And they all seem to spring up these like samples underneath them every single time.
Super rare. They're like mercury though, right? They're like little blobs of mercury. You pick them up.
Yeah, we should get
they look like.
We should get the aliens guy on the case.
Yeah,
it was aliens.
I would do it, but I don't want to mess my hair up. I have enough hair right now. I could probably have like a freaking.
So this a lucky.
It looks like a Lucky Charm. I don't know what to describe it. It's a freaking clover,
Okay.
It's a 4-leaf clover, and you're like, oh, hey, we're going to do something very fun today.
You're gonna find 4-leaf clovers out there. Okay.
I want to know what it is. But it's official. I mean, there's data miners out there that say that there's some kind of a new booster that's coming out. It's called Lucky Charm.
New booster.
I don't care what they name it. It's going to be called
Maybe
Lucky Charm.
Fire resistance.
Bring the Lucky Charm. We already got that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm done with flame stuff. We had that war bond already. Let's get something new out there. We have a new weapon, a new strat. And this is official. I don't even know if this is considered a leak now because there's actually videos of it being used in game, kind of like the vehicles and stuff. Every once in a while, we get a video pop up. It's like, oh, look, we got a vehicle. We can drive around in this giant freaking Jeep wagon or whatever.
That's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be a blast when they drop that. There's a new stratagem where it's like a missile silo, like a portable missile silo,
Nice.
and you get to have like a little laser pointer, and you point it at what you want the missile to shoot at, and when it launches over. In concept, I think is a really cool idea, but in the actual battlefield, I don't know how. Like, you'd have to be really far away from anything that's
Can
actually
you take
happening.
out something like an ISR with it?
That would be very useful. Yeah. Or you know what? A jammer.
A jammer?
Dude, can you imagine if okay, so you can't use your stratagems because if you get within range of the jammer, you can't use them. It blocks you out. But if you fall back to a position where you can use them, you call down this little missile silo, and then you point that bitch right there
Yeah, that'd be
at
cool.
that freaking jammer, and then and it blows it up, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. That's pretty clutch. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Look at you, your strategy. So proud of you.
Strategery.
Strategery. The next thing that the data miners have found, there's something in the code of the game that people have found is called Protect the President's Mansion.
Is this a new what game type? A new mission?
I'm assuming it's some kind of a new mission. Protect the President's Mansion. Now, the president resides on what planet, Dutch?
On Earth.
On Super Earth.
Super Earth.
So if we have a mission that says protect the president's mansion on Super Earth, what do you think?
So they're being
gonna be-
literal. They're being literal with it. It's not just like a mission type. It's just
unless they're faking us out with like a fake name for the mission. Protect the president's mansion mission sounds like it's something that we do on Super Earth.
So in my head, a mission like that would be like you're getting swarmed. You're in a building and you're being swarmed on all four sides.
Yeah.
And you're on the roof basically.
Right.
And you
have to stop them from getting into the president's mansion.
Right.
And
That's what my brain is immediately doing that.
Yeah.
It's the first I've heard of that. So I might.
That's what gave me the idea that we might end up fighting on Super Earth.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, if they have missions kind of set up that are based on Earth, or at least Mars or something like that, and then they can translate this. It doesn't have to be the president of Super Earth. It could be like protect the mansion on another planet, on one of these other random planets that we fight on. You know what I mean?
Is there no civilization on any of these planets?
It doesn't seem like it, which really irritates me.
Kind of annoying.
It's really annoying. It's like, oh, we got to protect the civilians, and I'm like, what fucking civilians?
It's just a bunch of swamp and shit. It's just
this is a fucking Hellmire has people living on it. Really?
It's like if this was real. If this was like real, it'd be like for us, it'd be like go to Prim and protect it, and we'd be like, I don't give a fuck about Prim because there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
But an abandoned old
casino. Yeah.
Nuke it. Get it out of my sight. You know, it's like, let's go.
Yeah,
take it over, Bugs, please.
I would love for them to populate these planets a little bit more with like human infrastructure.
Yeah.
For there to be actual
it's like
a visual representation.
These are supposed to be like our colonies and stuff out there, and we're just out fighting in the middle of the prairie and the desert and the
Well, it goes back to the urban combat thing. Like, I really want an urban environment on every planet.
I think maybe I'm getting a little bored with the same old, biomes, I guess.
Look, man, I've been playing 600 and some plus hours with this game. Yeah, it's okay to be a little bored at this point.
Yeah.
Nothing's really changed. There's some new weapons and a couple new missions.
I mean, even me, a guy who's not even close.
Well, you're at over 200. That's I'm
at 270.
That's still a ton of hours.
That's a lot of hours.
That's a lot
for me, given my limited amount of time that I'm actually my time that I can actually play is I was shocked when I saw that the other day when I looked.
That just speaks to how fun the game is. That's all to me. It just tells me how awesome it is.
I think the bottom line for me though is we're just I think everybody's ready for the next phase of this game,
which is supposed to be coming the 17th. So I'm ready for it.
The 17th is just
update, like a buff update.
It's the de-escalation of freedom. We're reverting back to pre-escalation, right?
Okay, we really fucked up. We're going to change it out.
We're going to change it back. We're going to de-escalate everything. We're going to put everything back the way it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it. I'm still coming after you. The home gang is still on. As soon as I get there.
The home gang. The whole thing is still on. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it. I did drop in the other day, in between playing Kingdom Come and doing other things. Dude, I spent fucking 3 hours hunting rabbits in Kingdom Come the other day, and I had a blast.
Yeah,
I'm not even ashamed of it. It was great.
Yeah, I know.
went back and sold all the
Nothing
rabbits.
wrong with that, brother.
Made a grip of money.
There you go.
It's a grip. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A grip. It's. I
I
think
get
that's
it.
what it is.
It's
like,
fine.
it's
I'm
like
not. Look, I'm not gonna make fun of you. It's just a weird.
It's a term that I use.
It's a weird term that
often.
you're the only person I know that uses that term.
I think it represents like when you have like a grip of money, like hundreds folded over, you know, and it's like tied together with rubber band.
But the thing is, and people are going to start talking about this now in the chat. You know this, right? Because we're talking about it. But they're going to, I use that word all the time. Or somebody's going to say,
I don't think I'm the only person who uses it.
You're the only person I know that uses that term.
I'm the only friend you have, Dutch.
But you're from, I think it's really a term that's left over from when you were back east.
Yeah, it's a back east.
I really do.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Anyway, we got some viewer comments.
We'll be talking about that today. That's funny.
Yeah. Viewer comments.
We
This
doing
is
viewer
from,
comments?
well, I'm going to pull this up because we're out of topics already and we're not quite to our 30-minute mark.
Oh, okay.
This is from JDBB3 Got Skills. What's up, dude? It was a comment on our last Helldivers video. It says, I can't stay away from this game for long. I'm still pissed at Arrowhead and I won't buy any new war bonds, but I just dropped in again last night. It's still a fun game. The weapon balancing is still a slap in the face. I think that's the sentiment of a ton of people.
Yeah.
I think we're all kind of on the same page with that.
Yeah. You know what I did this week?
What'd you do?
Been following these missions
Mhm.
that we're watching right now. And people probably make fun of me for taking too long to do this, but I have finally purchased everything I'm allowed to purchase with medals.
Oh, you're capped out?
I'm capped out. All the war bands are bought out,
Hmm.
including the ones that you get with the game. The funniest thing was
The free ones?
the free ones that you get, the last one with that shitty medical armor or whatever, it costs 150, whatever. Those are the last things I bought, was that last set of armor on page 12 or whatever of those free war bonds.
I'm
done. I'm capped out. Got all the backgrounds, got all the emotes, I got all the
I use 3 different armor types, maybe 4. And that's it. The rest of them I don't really like that much.
Yeah.
And I don't think the assists or the passives on the armor make enough of a difference for me to really warrant like going to and trying something new. Like I have the one that gives you the extra grenades. I've got the one that gives you the peak physique. I've got the heavy armor that gives you like the 50% reduction in explosive damage. Like those are the ones that matter. All the other ones, I don't really give a shit about.
Yeah, the only other piece of armor out there that I really want to buy is it's the heavy armor that looks like you're like the Ninja Turtle gorilla armor looking stuff.
Yeah.
And those are just
because it's funny.
Because they're goofy looking, but
yeah.
So yeah, but all of my medals, I'm gonna be capped now with everybody else, and they're just gonna sit there.
Nice.
So what have you named the little larva baby? Do we have a name for him?
I thought it was Steve.
I think it's Steve, but
in our Discord, I think people call it Steve.
Steve in our Discord.
Yeah. But shout out to all of our folks in Discord. It's a great community. Actually, I want to shout out Old Man Rising.
Yeah.
Because he went out of his way and purchased a game for a fellow Helldiver.
Yeah, nice.
So that they could play it together.
That's community right there.
That's community
Good
right
job,
there, man. Shout out to Old Man Rising. That's a pretty dope thing to do.
I know what he did. Don't do that. don't encourage that guy.
Don't shut up. Be nice.
Now he's gonna be around longer. You know what I'm talking about. It's like try to get rid of somebody and you guys keep on bringing it back.
That's hilarious.
No, he knows I'm just screwing with him.
You always screw with him. All right.
So we're going with Steve. Steve the baby.
Steve the baby larva. I don't know.
Because in here I'm looking at the chat, it says Larry. Larry's the name of the larva. And I've heard Larvis and Larry. But I think Steve is more appropriate because it makes no sense.
Somebody in our comments, Hellfalcon666 says Larry is the name of the larva.
Yeah, that's what
Larry the larva. I don't know
Larry
about that.
the larva.
Are you looking at comments?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I don't have one yet. For some reason the notes you sent me did not come through.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
So I'm kind of flying blind right now. So I apologize for being a little unprepared. It's not really what I usually do. I'm usually the one that's prepared for these.
Check this out. This is a cool comment. I haven't read the whole thing, so if it goes sideways midway through, we'll find out. Sanders Spy Jerkers 2495. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Space Marines may be very good for Helldivers too.
Mhm.
It will show people what makes Helldivers great. Space Marine is just not going to be as much fun. It's not just the team killing, but also the ragdolling, the chest bumping, and most importantly, the priceless satire that will be missing from Space Marines.
Yeah.
Add to that the predatory money grabbing Space Marines is already doing, and I think people will be back at Helldiving within a month. I do think that now is the time to strike for Arrowhead.
Yeah, for sure.
If they want to make a massive improvement and bring people back, once people kind of get an idea of what Space Marines is, and they realize that it's only like 8 hours of campaign play, and the rest of it's going to be all PvP, there's going to be a flood of people playing.
I don't think he's wrong at all.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Right.
To an extent.
But like I said earlier, right now, this ball is in Arrowhead's court.
Yeah.
This patch, they have to fix this game. Okay, they have to. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably just go play other things. There's a lot of games coming out that I want to check out. A lot. Everything from these.
Well, there's old games that I haven't played yet.
Old games that I still want to play, and there's some early access stuff coming out that I want to check out. You know, Forever Winter, for example, like we talked about.
People are hyped about that.
They're getting hyped about that game.
Yeah,
and it's an early access game.
27th, right?
Yeah. You know, and of course the Space Marines 2 hype is going off the rails right now. But I can already tell that Space Marines 2 is a game that's not probably going to hold my interest as long as this one has, because it's just a different kind. It's a button smasher. You know,
and it's a parry slice. It
looks like a console game,
a combination
to me.
game.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
you've got a couple hours in
traditionally console games aren't able to do as cool a stuff as you can do on PCs. But like I don't want to go there right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But you know, because I struggled with the freaking tutorial. But it's just because I'm having to retrain my fingers and hands about how to use a console or a controller.
A new map, a new game map for a different game. Like, dude, I can't tell you. I've been playing Kingdom Come, and to open the map on Kingdom Come is up on the D-pad.
Yeah,
and I come back to Helldivers, and I'm like, oh, I need to look at my map, and I'll stim myself by accident every time. I'm like, God damn it! I just keep wasting stims because I keep trying to open the. So you have to like retrain your brain as to which game you're playing, especially if you take a break.
It's kind of weird.
And I only took a break for like a week.
Yeah.
And coming back to Helldivers, I have to like, oh, that's right. The map is the select button or whatever. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a learning curve for all this stuff. But I think the more I'm seeing people talk about Space Marines 2 and this and that, I'm like, I think people are going to play it. They're going to enjoy it, but I don't think it's going to have the
stay power.
I think the people who love Helldivers are going to come back.
Oh yeah,
they're going to go play and they're like, "Oh, this is cool. Yeah, cool. All right, I finished Space Marines. I did the campaign. I did all the co-op missions. I'm not really into PvP. I'm not going to go out there and shoot other players. That's not my thing. I'm going to go back to Space Marines or to Helldivers." So, I mean, that's probably what I'm going to do.
Right. We'll talk about that more. Weekend Respawn.
Weekend Respawn coming up this week, guys. We're going to be discussing Space Marines 2 in detail. Dutch and I will both have had a week to play it. So if you're interested in that topic, come join us on our Weekend Respawn on Friday afternoons. Drops every single week. And don't forget, our goal to hit 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube is going to get you guys a giveaway of either Space Marines 2 or $59.99 in Steam credit or something of the equivalent value.
We haven't discussed this yet.
Sup.
You can edit this out if you want when we're at the end of this. But I think once we hit 5,000 subs, we might turn on memberships.
Ooh.
At a really low price, just so people can get, green names and emojis and stuff in our live streams. I'm not going to go crazy with it.
Okay.
But we'll discuss it later.
There you go,
but
guys.
There's a goal. There's a goal.
We have had a couple people ask.
Yeah.
We don't do memberships because we don't. Yes,
it's a thing.
It's a thing, but I don't want to. I feel like it's too soon.
The channel's too small.
Yeah, I feel like it's too soon for us to do that.
We'll open it up as the channel grows.
Yeah,
I think so.
Cool, good deal. All right, brother. Well, good talking with you about Helldivers. I know.
Are we done already?
Yeah.
No.
It's 30 minutes.
Wow. So it's just a down week, right? I mean,
There's not much going on.
There's not much
until the
going on.
17th hits. That we're not going to have much to talk about.
People are distracted.
Yeah,
we're waiting on patches, and still love the game. Still putting a little bit of time in there to keep the finger memory fresh.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yep, we'll be here next week on Tuesday. Like we said, we're gonna have a place for Helldivers for a long time on this channel, and this is just a little bit of a lull, which is fine. They need time to cook. Go cook, guys. Arrowhead, knock it out of the park. Now's your time to strike.
Come talk about it with us on our Discord at saltynerddiscord.com. Getting more and more people over there.
Great place to hang out.